Alright guys, welcome back to my channel for my Let's Play series of Skyrim. And I guess there was a little bit of a delay in between this video and the last video because of the 4th of July holiday, and then I was actually sick on 4th of July and the day after. Still have a little bit of a cold. I don't know if you can hear it in my voice in my nose or anything, but yeah, I just felt like crap the last few days. But I'm feeling better today, so we will record some videos. Last time I filmed, we were in the middle of retrieving the horn of Jurgen Windcaller for the Greybeards, which is just inside this dungeon right here, Oostengrav. It's a decent sized dungeon. So yeah, that's what we'll tackle today. Hold on, I'm just taking my phone out of my pocket. Yeah, so we will tackle this dungeon and see how it goes. So yeah, there's some like necromancers here. See if I can snipe any of them. Oh, the hell is that shit? I don't understand. There we go. That was weird. I don't know what the hell's going on with my arrows. They weren't like flying right. Whatever. Alright, so let's see what we got here. We got a chest. Not much in there. Alright, so we cleared out the first room, so let's keep moving. There's more where that came from. Yeah, spell raise zombies. You're dead. I think... Okay, I do have my shout. Yeah, see that DOT of Mark for Death killed that. I didn't realize he was crouched on the ground. A little rusty from not playing for a few days. I was like really sloppy. But that's alright. Usually there's a... oh, they killed him already. I was gonna say, I thought usually there was another mage guy right there. I'm already running out of room. I did pick up a lot of fur armor that I can drop for sure. I just grabbed it for now. Keep forgetting to grab the candlelight spell. Makes it easier to see. I think this is a skill book. Yep. So we got a skill up there. The good thing about this dungeon here is there are you get a lot of treasure, lots of decent amount of gold, usually a decent item or two. But it is a little on the longer side for sure. Alright, so I think that's about it. I think this is, you pop out here at the end of the dungeon. You see that like outline of a door. Alright, so let's keep moving. Nothing there. Got some money, and there's a if you go down here, you walk around, there's this table with all this gold on it. You just move these cups over, and then if you look behind this little wall here, there's a chain, and there's a secret room with a chest down here. It's just one chest. And I got another smithing gauntlets, which I think though they already have an elven pair, coincidentally. But the one I have I think is 20%. That one's 17. So that, and I already know the smithing enchantment, so that will sell. But yeah, there's a secret chest down there with a decent chance to get an enchanted item. So got some more Draugr to fight up here. Those, I need to, I think next level for sure, I need to put the points into stamina, especially if I'm kind of be two-handed build. Your power attacks with two-handed weapons use a lot more stamina than a one-handed weapon, and I feel like whenever I'm fighting enemies that have frost spells, oops, I picked up a ruined book. Whenever I fight enemies that have those frost spells, I feel like I just never have enough stamina because frost magic deals damage to your stamina as well, drains your stamina, so I'm definitely going to put points into stamina next level. Alright, so we did the first part of the dungeon. So we're actually pretty close to the end of this dungeon. It's not super long, even though I just said it's long. It's long if you explore every nook and cranny, but if you just kind of run through it, it's not too bad. So there's a little bit of iron right here that we'll snag. Alright, so these are actually pressure traps that start fire, so if you just jump over them, it's not too bad. I think what they want you to do is use your whirlwind sprint shout over there, but that one you can just jump right over. It's not a big deal. So this bone meal I'm picking up is it's, you can use it for alchemy obviously, but it's also used for with the Dragonborn DLC they added a bone mold armor, and it's like the main ingredient for making bone mold armor. And Draugr have a it's very common for Draugr to drop it, so definitely pick them up if you see them, because A, they don't weigh a ton, and then B, you can also use it for oh shit, leveling your smithing. Where the fuck is he? Oh, he's up there. So yeah. I'm pretty sure one pops out right here. Yep. Dead. So you can actually, like, whenever you see like this purplish like shiny stuff, it's like oil, and if you cast like flames on it, it catches on fire. So you can actually you could have blown all these Draugr up. Well, I could have, but you can if you ever play. So yeah, so to get into this secret room, there's a switch on the wall over there that opens the first gate, and then there's a switch right here that opens the second gate. We got a potion, chest, total trash in there, steel dagger. Yeah. Could have been a lot better, obviously, but what are you gonna do? Yeah, so we're winding down. We're almost out of this dungeon, actually. Okay, nothing there. But there is a lot of secret treasure stuff that I'll be showing you in this area. These skeletons are super weak. Yeah, skeletons always die in one hit. Alright, maybe I don't want to say always, but I don't think I've ever not killed a skeleton in one hit. Even if I hit it with like an iron dagger, I think it still dies in one hit. Yeah, there's like a chest back there. I really have no idea how to get it. Unless it's literally just decoration. If you know how to get back there, let me know. Because, I don't think you can. And like I said, it could very well be just a, just a decoration. Just to make it look real, you know? Alright, so we cleared out all the skeletons here. And, so the main objective is to, go across this bridge here to over there. That's how you get out of the dungeon, complete it. And there's also a ton of stuff down here. You can see a word of power chilling down there. But I want to show you guys some secret stuff. So instead of going towards our objective, we're going to hug this little path here. And it looks like a dead end, which it kind of is, but if you jump down here, there's some ore here, some corundum. Which is very useful for making stuff for your house. So yeah, so you jump down there, get the corundum, and then you jump down here, and you got a chest. Ooh, scaled boots. I already got the scaled helmet the other day. So we're gonna go back this way. There's an ore over here. But we're not done, don't worry. So we got the chest. Got the 2 corundum ores. But there's more hidden stuff down here. And one of them I actually just well, not figured out, but found very recently. So we're gonna, I just wanted to grab that ore because it's kind of out of the way. So if you head back up here to where the chest is, if you walk over this way, there's another ledge down here, which I don't think you can walk up. I think you have to drop down from that ledge. So there's a dead Draugr there. And then this one you gotta jump across. You gotta jump this way. And we got some silver ore here. Got another dead Draugr. And alright, if you jump down into the water and you go through the waterfall, secrets. If there's a Draugr pops out here. So we got dwarven sword and trash, honestly, but there's a chance there's better loot in there. It's so yeah, and then you just walk out here and you snag your board of power. All that treasure. And that's it down here as far as I know. I haven't found anything unless there is some way to get to that hidden chest all the way up there that I have no idea how to get. But yeah, that's it. And that shout there, become ethereal or whatever, it just makes you immune to all damage, but you can't do anything either, so it's, I don't know, I guess it's useful for like escaping in sticky situations, you know, but I don't know. I've never used it. Maybe there's better uses for it, but as far as I know, I think that's what it does. Just makes you immune to all damage, but you can't do any damage yourself. So I guess really the only thing you could do is just run away while you use it. Alright, so we're now at a point where we need to use our shout that we learned from the Greybeard's Whirlwind Sprint. So you need to use it here. So you have to run past these 3 stones, and as you walk past them, it opens 3 of the... There's 3 gates up ahead, each one opens 3. So you gotta sprint past the stones and then use the Whirlwind Shout. And that's it. And then... So you walk up into the next room, and it's all these pressure points with the fire. So you kind of just got to sprint across to where you can walk on these kind of rock things here, and then you just wait for your shout to recharge. You can probably just run, honestly. And then there's some spiders. And you just cut your way through these. webs, and there's actually a giant spider back there, but I don't feel like fighting him. He's annoying. So if you just close the door, they can't follow you. And you open the gate, and here we are. So it feels like you're gonna encounter this crazy like boss battle or something, but that's it. There's nothing here. It's just, here's the horn. Well, you think it's the horn, but it's a note. And it says, Dragonborn, I need to speak with you urgently. Rent the attic room in the Sleeping Giant Inn in Riverwood, and I will meet you there. So I'm going to take that note. So someone beat me to it, the horn. They knew I was going to come for it. And they took it. So we got to find out who took it. I know who took it. But we'll find out. So, yeah, you just open up and here's the final chest for the dungeon. Probably get screwed again, like I always do with chests. Get junk in it. There's all this gold on the ground. So we got Dwarven Shields, Dwarven Arrows, Water Breathing Potion, Ruby, Ring of Alteration. So all in all, really just total shit. And that's it for Ustengrav. So you just walk up this path here. You walk out this door. And you keep walking. And there is a switch right there. And you pop out right where I said you would pop out. Monana. So that brings us right back to the beginning. Yeah, so that dungeon's not terribly long. It's a little bit longer if you really want to explore and get all the hidden treasures, but I think that's about 20 minutes, not even. Alright, so we have to head to Riverwood to rent the attic room. Well, the person who has the horn told us to rent the attic room. But we will go there. We'll go to Whiterun first to sell all of our crap. And maybe do some enchanting.
Got some good, the finest weapons and armor.
Alright, so let's see what she's got. Alright, so I need these scaled boots. I will hold on to those.
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
Alright, so let's just make a few iron daggers. We got some iron. Might get 2 skill ups. Yep. So we got 2 skill ups and a level up out of that, so that's pretty sweet. So I'm definitely gonna snag stamina. Kind of forget what I was doing. Okay, so I was definitely holding a perk point for when I get 50 enchant and get that skill. Definitely hanging on to a point there. When do I get this one? 50 skill for that, so not quite there. I could... No, can't dump a point there. Or there, in light armor, not quite there yet. I could dump a point into alchemy. Or alteration. I'll just hang on to it for now, honestly.
I work for Bellathor at the General Goods Store.
Alright, so let's see what our buddy Bellathor's got for us.
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give up everything. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasure.
Do I have any more of these? Okay, so I did make some. I don't have a ton. Let's see what he's got. He's got one petty soul gem. So first I knew I had a staff. Yeah, here. Alright, I'm gonna sell all my potions to him. Alright, so I pretty much cleaned him out.
Do come back.
But that's okay. So I definitely have some money to at least start stockpiling a few grand soul gems. I need at least 3 to finish out my smithing set. Like I said, I'm not going to make a smithing set till at least 50 enchanting skill.
God's blessing.
Know the place of others, too. Well, hello.
So let's just see if Farengar has anything for us. Hopefully he's got a bunch of petty soul gems. So I really want to get 50 skill so I can make my smithing armor set so I can start improving my gear.
Take a look.
So he's got one. Oh yeah, I got that book. The spell book. So I already have 1 grand soul gem. Does he have another one? He does. I'm gonna buy another one. Ah, fuck it. I'll just buy 2. So now I got enough to make a full set, because I already have gloves if I remember correctly. Yeah, so I definitely know this, so I can sell those. Learn that.
It seems this damnable conflict has claimed everyone's passions of late. Me, I prefer my books and my spells. There's a tranquility in magic, don't you think? It's simply energy to
So
be harnessed by those
close.
with the will and
Hopefully
knowledge to do so.
the dude in Riverwood or wherever I'm going has some.
Looking for my husband, Nazim?
Check the Earl's backside.
That's usually where he's
Alright, so we're just gonna sell those enchanted weapons that I just made to our good friend Adrienne down here.
What are you doing that for?
Doing
Got some
what?
good blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
She can't even buy those. She's too poor. It's okay. I'll
Don't
sell them
forget
when I
to
get to
check inside.
Riverwood. All right, so we're gonna head down to Riverwood. So you hear that? I'm still a little stuffy. Not terrible, but
Did I see you talking to Sven? Maybe not.
Hey, the god, looking to protect yourself
But I would stay
or
away
deal
from you
some
if I were
damage?
so we're gonna sell our gloves there. Keep those boots.
day.
So we'll see if he has any soul gems. I forgot I have that spell tome.
Thank you. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
Okay, so we got two. I might buy this third one just to guarantee that I'll have a get a level up out of it, and I got 3 daggers anyway.
All right then.
All right then.
You're new around here, so I'll go easy.
All right, so we're gonna head into the inn and see if we can rent the attic room.
Get me mad, and I'll prank you. And not a little, a lot.
You're that visitor been poking around.
All right, so you have 2 options. You can rent a room, or you can tell her I'd like to rent the attic room. So that's what the note told us to do. So we're gonna say, let's rent the attic room.
Attic room, eh? Well, we don't have an attic room, but you can have the one on the left. Make yourself at home.
So she tells me to take the room on the left. So apparently there's no attic room. It's all a scam. So here she is.
So
She
you're
comes
the
in.
Dragonborn I've been hearing so much about.
I think you're looking for this.
We need to talk. Follow me.
So she had the horn. So it was her that planted the note. So she says, follow me. She needs to talk. She knows I'm Dragonborn. She's gonna tell me to close the door behind her.
Now we can talk.
You could steal her money and shit. But apparently not that mammoth tusk. So yeah, she has a hidden basement on behind her closet.
The
So what do you got?
Greybeards seem to think you're the Dragonborn. I hope they're right.
So you could be like a dick and say, I'm supposed to meet someone here. I'm gonna say, you're the one who took the horn?
Surprised? I guess I'm getting pretty good at my harmless innkeeper act.
So what's with all the cloak and dagger?
You can't be too careful. Thalmor spies are everywhere.
So what do you want from me?
I didn't go to all this trouble on a whim. I needed to make sure it wasn't a Thalmor trap. I am not your enemy. I already gave you the horn. I'm actually trying to help you.
I didn't say you were my
Just need
enemy.
you to hear me out.
Go on, I'm listening.
Like I said in my note, I've heard that you might be Dragonborn. I'm part of a group that's been looking for you. Well, someone like you, for a very long time. If you really are Dragonborn, that is. Before I tell you any more, I need to make sure I can trust you.
Why? So you can ask. There's like a ton of questions you can ask her. You can get some more information about the Thalmor and stuff. But I'm gonna say, why are you looking for a Dragonborn?
We remember what most don't. That the Dragonborn is the ultimate dragon slayer. You're the only one that can kill a dragon permanently by devouring its soul. Can you do it? Can you devour a dragon's soul?
Yeah, that's how I first learned I was Dragonborn.
Good. And you'll have a chance to prove it to me soon enough.
So what's the part you're not telling me?
Dragons aren't just coming back. They're coming back to life. They weren't gone somewhere for all these years. They were dead, killed off centuries ago by my predecessors. Now something's happening to bring them back to life, and I need you to help me stop it.
Do you know how crazy this sounds?
A few years ago, I said almost the same thing to a colleague of mine. Well, it turned out he was right and I was wrong.
So what makes you think the dragons are coming back to life?
I know they are. I visited their ancient burial mounds and found them empty. And I figured out where the next one will come back to life. We're going to go there, and you're going to kill that dragon. If we succeed, I'll tell you anything you want to know.
Okay, so where are we headed?
Kynes Grove. There's an ancient dragon burial near there. If we can get there before it happens, maybe we'll learn how to stop it.
So let's go kill a dragon.
I need to get into my traveling gear. Give me a minute and I'll be ready.
So you can, now that you've talked to her, you can take literally everything out of here.
Let's get on the road to Kynes Grove.
So there's a unique weapon here, blade sword. It's like a katana looking weapon. It's pretty cool. But I don't use one-handed on this guy, so I'll probably just keep it at my house in my...
Right. Happy trails.
in my house somewhere, maybe on like a weapon rack or something. So you can take everything. This is just an empty chest. Alright, so we have to head to Kynes Grove. Which
Kynes Grove is this way. We can travel together or split up and meet there. Your choice.
yeah, so you could walk with her if you want. Definitely don't feel like doing that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back to Whiterun and use up those soul gems that I just bought, so I could get 50 skill in smithing. So I can not smithing, 50 skill in enchanting. So then I can make my smithing improving set, my blacksmithing set.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something. Old fort.
But once I get to 50 skill, I'm probably gonna pause the video there. I think I'm coming up on like 40 minutes or so. So that's a decent video. And then I think with the next video we will head to Kynes Grove. And go kill this dragon, or supposed dragon that's supposedly coming. So I got my 50 skill. So now I can get the Insightful Enchanter, so skill enchantments are 25% better. And I still got one skill up. I don't know if I want to put it in. I might put it into alchemy, just because that helps with making money. Alright, so what I just realized is I need, I guess I could put it on my armor that I'm wearing, but I need a shirt to enchant with the stamina enchantment. So, I'll just make a leather breastplate, because ingredients are dirt cheap. I already have the leather straps, I just need a couple pieces of leather, and Adrienne always sells those, so I'm just going to run down to her, because I already got the gloves at my house. So I will go down to her, buy some leather, make a shirt, and then we can make our smithing set, and then hopefully we can pimp out our weapon and armor and stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna pause the video there. We'll pick back up, we'll finish making my smithing set, and then we'll go to Kynes Grove and see what's up over there. So thanks so much for watching, guys, and I will see you next time.